morning, everyone. I hope every one of you are healthy and okay. Today we are going to discuss regarding the Newton-Raphson method and synthetic division method. Till now we have done the bisection method and the regular Folsey method. I believe you remember that, isn't it? So in all the method, what was the basic idea? The basic idea is that I have some kind of function. This is my function. This f of x is my function. This f of x is my function. And I want to find out this x, that is the root of the function, such that this is equals to 0. That means I want to find out this point, this very point, this point. So what was the approach in bisection method or regular Folsey method? In both the method, what we did is that we use trial and error method to find one value of the function greater than 0 and one is less than 0. So once we have this number 1 and number 2, in bisection method what we did, we just added them and divided it by 2, isn't it? So we added them and divided it by 2. In regular Folsey method what we did, we found the straight line. We found a straight line and we found out the equation of the straight line. On the equation of the straight line we gave y is equals to 0 and we found out this value. So these were the two methods which we used in order to find out the roots. As you can see, this is the bisection method. In the bisection method what we did, in the bisection, suppose I have this equation, I made this equation to be my f of x, then I use trial and error method to find one value which is greater than 0, 1 less than 0. As I have told you, you can take 1 and 2 also, because 1 is negative, 1 is positive, but it's in order to reduce the number of steps required to solve, we go a little further, and we, since it is 1, so I gave it 1.5, tried it 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 and 1.8, and at least at the end I found that within 1.7 and 1.8, one of my function is having a negative value, one is having a positive value. So how did I find my next approximated value? I just added them, 1.7 plus 1.8 divided by 2, and I found out my next approximate value. Now if this value is positive, then I need to change the positive one, isn't it? What do I mean is that suppose after doing the calculation, the value which I got is over here. This is the approximate root. Original was this and this. The approximate one is this. It is less than this, so I will transfer this over here. I believe you know that. You can see the videos also. It's clearly explained about that. In the bisection method, that was the idea. In the regular Folsey method, as I have told you, this is the equation of the straight line. On the equation of the straight line, we put y is equals to 0, and ultimately we have this equation. This is the equation to calculate my next approximate. So just you put out the values. X0 is the first value, x1 is the second value, and we can easily calculate this. Now we have these two methods to find out the equation. Now there is another method which we are going to discuss today, and that is our Newton-Raphson method. Before I start this, I like to inform that this particular video is only for Assam Engineering College students of 2020 batch. Due to the corona pandemic, we are not able to take the offline classes, so that's the reason we are taking this. We are using the online mode. For any other students or any other person, this video is no use to you, because you will not be having the access to the PDFs and WhatsApp groups, isn't it? So please don't see it. Only AC student you watch this video. Now let's start with the Newton-Raphson method. What happens in the Newton-Raphson method is that in the earlier two methods, if you do it programmatically using a computer, then it is not a big deal. You can do it easily. But if you have to do it manually, in that case, see, you have to know two roots, isn't it? Tumak duta root janibo lagbo. Directly korbo noara. So you have to know this one and this one. So you have to find out two roots. That is number one problem. Number two problem is that after knowing the roots, so as I was telling you, the first problem is that in the earlier methods you have to know two roots. So you need to know about the two roots, initial roots. And the second problem is that while updating, as I was discussing, suppose this is my function, this is my first root, this is my second root, and this is my approximated root. Now in the updation process, you have to, if it is over here, then we have to update this. If my value was over here, I need to update this. So it creates a lot of problem. If you do it programmatically, then it is not a big deal, but if you have to do it manually, then there is a chances of error. So from that point of view, this Newton-Raphson method is better. Now, and another important thing is that in Newton-Raphson method, it has a better convergence, means you get a better result at a quicker, at a faster space. So gives a better convergence. So what is the idea of Newton-Raphson method? In the Newton-Raphson method, we use the concept of tangent. So suppose I have a first approximated root. Let me draw it. Suppose this is my function. This is my function f of x. This is my function f of x. Now, by trial and error, I will be using only one root. Suppose I found out my root over here. So this is my root. So what they try to do is that they try to draw a tangent at this point. At this point, the point which we are initially assuming, at that point I will try to find out the tangent. Now this tangent, it will be, if this initial value is closer to my this particular value, the final value, in that case the tangent also will be closer to the value. So you see it's over here. If my point was over here, if my point was over here, in that case my tangent would have been this. As you can see, the point, the value, the approximated value which I am calculating, the more closer it is to the real actual value, the tangent is also closer to the value. So that's the basic idea. In regular Fourier method, I used equation of straight line. In Newton-Raphson method, I will be using the concept of tangent. There is a derivation to find out the equation. Ultimately, this is the basic equation. This ultimate equation. You will find out the derivation in any book. If you cannot find out, you need a video on that. I can provide you with that video. But as for now, let's focus how to solve it. So this is the final value. So how the things work? Let's see. Initially, I will be given an equation. Let's start with the equation only. Suppose this is my equation. I need to solve this. I have to solve this. So what will I do? I will make it my function. F of x is equals to x cube minus thrice x plus 1. So what is the solution of this problem? The solution of the problem is that for that value of x for which this entire thing is equals to 0, means हमारे पास ये कौन सा वैल्यू है x का जिसके लिए ये entire equation will become 0. That is my objective. So initially I will be guessing that once I put, now over here you don't have to find out positive and negative. All you have to do is that you have to find a value which is closer to 0. Simple. So first let's put 0 over here. I found out it's 1. If I put 1, I find it minus 1. So my value shifting from 1 to minus 1. So I know between them there is a value 0. So let's try with 0.5. I found this value. At 0.7 I found this value. Or 0.3 I found out this value. As you can see, 0.127 is closer than 0.136 or 0.137. So I can assume that this is my initial value, isn't it? So this is my initial value. So this is my x naught. Now what will I do is that this is my f of x. I will differentiate my f of x. So if you differentiate this equation, what will you get? You will get 3x square minus 3. 1 is a constant, so differentiation of constant is 0, isn't it? So you know this, how to do it. So there are 4 values that I require in order to solve it. Number 1, initial value. Number 2, the value of the function at the initial value. Then I need to find out the differentiation of the function and the value of the differentiated function at the initial value. So these are the 4 parameters required. If I have these parameters, then I can calculate my approximated root by this formula. So what is the formula? The approximated root will be x naught minus f of x naught by f dash x naught. All you have to do is just put the values. Now you have the root. You will put this root into the function and see what is the value. This is the function's value. So this is one iteration. In the next iteration, what will I do? I will put this approximated root on the equations f of x and f dash x, and I find out the value, and I will do the next approximation to find out the next approximated root. बात समझ में आ गया ना? How to do it? So first you have your x naught, then you have f of x. So this f of x will be given to you in the equation. This x naught you will calculate by using the trial and error method. After that, what you do is that you will find out f dash x. You will differentiate your function. Okay? Now this x naught value which you have used trial and error method, you found out, at this value you will find out the value of f of x naught and f dash x naught. So तुम्हारे पास ये है, तुम्हारे पास ये है, तुम्हारे पास ये है. If you have these three, then you can easily calculate your approximated new value. जो नया value है वो तुम easily निकाल सकते हो by using x, ये formula. x1 is equals to x naught minus n. These three are known to you. So तुमको मिल गया नया approximated value, isn't it? You found out this. अब इसको लोगे, इस चीज को तुम लोगे and you will put it again over here and here. अब तुम इसमें 1 का जो वैल्यू उसको दे दोगे और तुम निकालोगे क्या? तुम निकालोगे x2. सिंपल. एज यू कैन सी 4 डेसिमल प्लेस चाहिए था, तो ये तो 4 डेसिमल प्लेस तक 0 हो गया, तो उसके बाद और जितने भी करोगे वो छोटा ही होगा. सो इट कन्वर्ट्स. 2 लाइन में तुम्हारा आंसर आ गया. नाउ इफ इन प्लेस ऑफ टेकिंग 0.3, क्योंकि वो नियर टू द 0 था, इफ यू हैव टेकन 0 and 1, इन दैट केस तुम्हारा ये जो कन्वर्जेंस था वो थोड़ा ज्यादा लगता. Here I have done in 2 steps, where you might have required 3 or 4 steps or maybe 5 steps. फिर भी the conversion rates of NR method is far better than that of your other 2 methods. So this is NR method. Okay. So, thank you. And there are no session for this particular topic as of now. I will give you later on.